methods. There are 3 basic methods for making cathedral windows that respect the traditional form of the window, although they go their separate ways when it comes to building the base of the work. To remember how each one works, I'm going to name them in this way: fold and press, all by machine, and fold and sew. Now we are going to see each one separately to know what it is about. This lesson is an introduction. Later, we will study in detail each method and its variations. Fold and press. This is the method traditionally used to make a cathedral window. We will be working with squares of fabrics that are folded to create a fabric envelope. You cut a square of fabric and press the seam allowance to the center. You fold and press the corners to the center and sew. Fold the new corners to the center, press and sew. 2 units make the window frame. You join the units until you achieve the size you want for your project. Apply the window inside the frame and you can finish your work. You don't need to add batting, and in some cases the units themselves form the edge of the work, so you don't need to bite. Traditionally, all the work was done by hand, from construction of the units to the application of the window, achieving exquisite result. All by machine. If you don't have much time, this is a method that will allow you to build the windows completely by machine. You cut 4 equal-sized squares of fabric and lay them out to form a square. You cut another square of fabric the size you want for the window. Fold this square in half and insert it between 2 of the base squares. Sew everything together at 1/4 of an inch. Do the same with the other side. Now take the 2 midpoints that were left free and pull them out perpendicularly, matching the seams allowance from the previous step. Nest the seams and sew all along. Carefully press the seam allowance and the front as well. You have already formed one of the windows of your work. Joining these blocks will form the base of the project. Note that the base squares can be built in any way. You can even use your assembler blocks to frame the window. You can also apply the window by machine and quit the entire project. Finish the work by doing the biting in the traditional way. Fold and sew. But if you want to create variations in a simple way, I suggest you use this method. Instead of making the entire frame at once, you will be making each side of the window frame separately. To do this, we work with 3 pieces of fabric, the base and 2 folded pieces, and we are going to place these 2 pieces over the base and sew them all together to make each unit of the work. Joining and sewing the units like pieces of a puzzle, we're going to form the window frames of the size and the shape that we want. You can apply the windows by machine, by hand, and you can build the project at the same time you apply the windows. And you finish the work by making the binding in the traditional way. This method offers speed, simplicity, and versatility. It is the one that I prefer and allows you to enjoy a cathedral window technique in an easy and fun